After I spent $8,000 of my own money on small gun safes, I tested the biometrics, I found deadly design flaws, I tested long-term reliability, and a couple of safes broke all by themselves. And then I probably tested over 10 small gun safes to see just how tough they really are. And with all that, these are my top gun safe picks. This is Vaultek's MXE multi-pistol safe. Main features: automatic opening door, rechargeable lithium battery, when fully charged will last up to 3 months with a proximity sensor that illuminates the keypad in low light situations. Also features interior LED lighting, high density twin pistol rack, and storage for up to 8 handguns. Also comes with mounting hardware for permanent placement. And now onto my pry rating. From the build of my Vaultek VS20i as you see here, and with my pry test of 10 safes in the small safe category, with the MXE's weldless progressively forming 14 gauge steel body and thick 12 gauge steel door, anti-pry bar, and dual anti-impact latches, Vaultek makes tough safes. I would say even way tougher than the Sentry safe you see here, and that was a pain in the ass to pry open. You're going to need an angle grinder and time for this one. The Vaultek gets my highest rating of 5 out of 5 pry rating. Now, my quick access rating. With the MXE, access is with either number pad or mechanical key. This is a trusted brand and it's just going to work when you need it to. The Vaultek MXE gets a 5 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thoughts: the MXE keeps it simple and the price down without sacrificing toughness. This is Verify's biometric gun safe. Main features: Verify safes feature a self-diagnostic test every 24 hours or after every use. There's also an open door alarm, battery meter, tamper alerts, and data log. Automatic opening and locking door, interior light, fully carpeted interior for your battery life, and the best biometrics I tested out of all major safe brands. This is one of the few biometric safes with true vein detection. I will cover this in my quick access rating. And now onto my pry rating. The Verify safe has an 8 gauge steel door and 14 gauge steel body with 2 steel deadbolts. From my test of other safes and with the build and design of this safe, I believe the Verify safe would put up a fight above the Sentry safe you see here, but not as strong as a Fort Knox. The Verify gets a 4.5 out of 5 pry rating. Now my quick access rating. Verify safes feature an FBI rated fingerprint sensor made by Zydeco Biometrics. In my biometric test, it easily passed my wet and powder test, and it was one of the hardest safes to biohack. With this test, I made a print from fabric glue of my fingerprint. Most biometric safes open with a fresh glue print only, but I had to add graphite to the glue to finally hack into the Verify's biometrics. Now with my vein detection test, I cannot hack into the Verify safe with a glue print placed on a glove as you can see here. This is vein detection in action. And the Verify safe was the only brand to pass this test. The Verify safe gets a 5 out of 5 quick access rating. It earned this one. Final thought: I own 2 Verify safes that have performed flawlessly for over 3 years. These are quality safes that I put my trust into. This is Viking's biometric safe locker. Main features: 3 ways to enter. First is with the FBI certified biometric sensor, number pad, or mechanical key. Super quick access with its automatic opening door. Foam interior keeps pistols fully secure and protected. Comes with a built-in LED interior light and battery level indicator. And now onto my pry rating. These lockers are made for quick, reliable access, more so than a pry resistant safe as you see here with my Fort Knox. And from my test of other small brands like the RP&B I tested here, the RP&B didn't put up much of a fight. With just one small locking latch, the Viking gets a 1 out of 5 pry rating. We'll keep the kids out, and that's what it was made for. Now my quick access rating. This is a 100% pistol dispenser, so it needs to work 100% of the time. I have extensively tested this biometric sensor, and it has passed all my tests. Was also the hardest to biohack out of all other brands of biometric safes tested. There is also a number pad and key backup as well. The Viking safe gets a 5 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought: Viking makes great safes. They are one of the best budget brands. This is the Secured 40 gun locker. Main features: if you want a reliable gun locker that will last more than a few years, then the Secured 40 is the one for the job. I've had my Secured locker for over 3 years and have never had one issue. And if you also need a portable gun locker for your vehicle, the Secured has pre-drilled holes for permanent mounting and comes in at just 33 pounds. And now onto my pry rating. The Secured 40 has 1 locking latch and 2 smaller bolts at either end of the door as you can see here. The Secured gets a 3.5 out of 5 pry rating. Now my quick access rating. The simple electronic keypad works great and have not had any battery drain issues with this Secured locker. There is a barrel key for the mechanical lock. Not the best, but this is a light duty locker. The Secured gets a 5 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought: this is a quality made locker. This is one that I wouldn't be surprised working in 10 years. This is the Hornady Rapid AR Gun Locker. Main features: 16 gauge steel construction with 4 hardened steel locking latches, and comes with a security cable for on-the-go securement. 3 ways of entry: RFID card, number pad, or mechanical key. The safe can be powered by battery or permanent AC outlet, and there are pre-drilled mounting holes for permanent horizontal or vertical mounting. You can choose between a 2 or 3 rifle locker. This locker is perfect for most ARs or AKs as you can see here. And now onto my pry rating. The AR locker features 4 hardened steel latches with 16 gauge steel construction and comes in at 53 pounds. It would not be a fun day for a pry attack, the Hornady gets a 4 out of 5 pry rating. Now my quick access rating. I have owned my own AR gun locker for over 3 years. I have not had any issues with it. Now the biggest problem is the barrel key lock. You can pick this lock with a very specific type of marker or use an auto tool. If that is a problem for you, you can easily replace the lock as I did with my AR gun locker. When it comes to the electronics, the RFID cards and electronic number pad, they have all worked reliably. The Hornady gets a 4 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought, in real life I'm more worried about low skill pry attacks. I test to make sure you can get your weapon out reliably, and lock picking is mostly for perverts. This is Vault-Tec's Smart Station Clock. Main features. Hidden in plain sight is best, and there are none better than Vault-Tec's Smart Station. This clock safe comes with 4 ways to enter: biometric number pad, smart app, or key. Features precision ball bearing twin rail system that automatically deploys the safe open quickly with a smooth and silent action and can fit pistols up to 9 inches. With the Bluetooth 2.0 app, you can manage and monitor safe activity from your smartphone, view history log, check for tampering, and customize safe settings. Top-mounted wireless phone charging, USB-C accessory charging ports, and with a sleek customizable LED display showing time, temperature, and humidity. LED interior light, and also comes with a steel security cable. And now onto my pry rating. Vault-Tecs are well built, and if you add stealth, it only gets better. But this safe still features Vault-Tec's signature anti-impact latch design and anti-pry construction. The Vault-Tec Smart Station gets a 4 out of 5 rating. Now my quick access rating. With my test of my Vault-Tec VS20i, it easily passed my wet and powder test. Also opened in a good 1 second flat with the biometrics, and is still going strong after 3 years. Vault-Tec makes great little safes that you can count on. The Vault-Tec Smart Station gets a 5 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought, hiding in plain sight is best for a small gun safe, and this Vault-Tec makes the perfect bedside safe. This is a Sentry safe. Main features. This safe is built super damn tough, as you can see with my pry test on the biometric version. This version of the Sentry safe entry is with either number pad or mechanical key. Sentry makes 4 different versions of this safe. One model even features a quick attachment steel cable and carry handle. Sentry is my top budget pick. They are reliable and super tough. And for the price, no other small safe brand can compare. And now onto my pry rating. My Sentry safe surprised me at just how tough it was. It took a lot of force, time, and stage 3 pry tools to even enter this little safe. Look at the damage from 23 minutes of a full force pry attack. It's truly a little tank. The Sentry safe earns a 4 out of 5 pry rating. Now my quick access rating. Entry is with electronic number pad or mechanical key. I tested my Sentry safe for over 3 years without any issues. These are reliable little tanks you can trust to work when you need them to. The Sentry safe gets a 5 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought, if you are on a budget and need a tough little gun safe, this is the one to get. This is MagSafe's biometric safe locker. Main features. For the money, MagSafe makes one of the better biometric safe lockers you can buy. The MagSafe comes with a steel security cable for easy securement, or has 4 pre-drilled holes for permanent placement, interior LED light, automatic opening lid, an emergency inlet in case your batteries die, or you could just use the mechanical key as it always works. Now onto my pry rating. The MagSafe is made from 16 gauge carbon steel, has one locking latch as you can see here, and from my pry test of 10 other similar safes in this class, the MagSafe looks most comparable to the all safe I tested here. It should put up a little fight with pry tools for a few minutes. The MagSafe gets a 3 out of 5 pry rating. Now onto my quick access rating. MagSafe says this safe features a vein recognition sensor, and if it's half as good as Verifi's or Viking Safe's vein recognition biometric sensors, it should be a good performer. And you also have the number pad and trusted reliable mechanical key as well. The MagSafe gets a 4 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought, this is the best biometric safe under the $150 class of small safe lockers you can buy by a long shot. This is the Barska Biometric Rifle Locker. Main features, 2 ways of entry, biometric fingerprint or mechanical key. Storage can be tight for more than just a couple ARs as you can see here. Barska does feature 3 steel locking bolts. If the internal battery dies, you can externally power the locker with this included battery jumper pack. There is 3 other sizes of this locker to choose from as you can see here. Now onto my pry rating. This is a gun locker with 3 steel bolts. Probably will give you a few minutes of pry protection. The Barska gets a 2 out of 5 pry rating. Now my quick access rating. Biometrics do work well but are easily biohacked. You can find these tests on my channel. And the barrel key lock can be picked with a certain type of marker. So if your kid is the lockpicking lawyer, skip this light duty locker. But it passed my wet and powder test. The Barska gets a 4 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought, I bought this locker on August 28th, 2022. It's been a reliable locker with no issues. This is the Verify Biometric Rifle Safe. Main features. The Verify Safe features a self-diagnostic test every 24 hours or after every use. There's also an open door alarm, battery meter, tamper alerts, and data log. Automatic opening and locking door. Also comes with adjustable shelves and includes 5 padded barrel holders. Designed to fit 2 ARs or AK type rifles with magazines attached. Adjustable interior light and the best biometrics I tested out of all major safe brands. And now onto my pry rating. This looks to be a stronger rifle locker than most in its class, say compared to this RPMB style rifle lockers you see here. With concealed hinges and and resets door that helps protect against pry attacks. The verified safe gets a 4 out of 5 pry rating. Now my quick access rating. Verified safes feature an FBI rated touch chips TCS1 fingerprint sensor, and my biometric test is easily passed my wet and powder test. It was also the hardest safe to biohack. You can see these advanced biometric tests on my channel. The verified safe gets a 5 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought, I have owned 2 verified safes that have performed flawlessly over 3 years. These are quality safes that I put my trust into. This is the Vaultec RS Smart Safe. Main features, it's not cheap, but if you need the toughest but lightest rifle safe you can find, this is the perfect safe for you. 5 ways to enter the safe: biometric, smart app, nano key, number pad, or mechanical key. With Vaultec's Wi-Fi connectivity, you can view live safe data and receive instant alerts for safe activity right to your phone. Manage and monitor your safe remotely from your Wi-Fi app or online web dashboard. View battery levels, history log, interior temperature, plus humidity. Be alerted anywhere for tampering, impacts, or when the safe has been opened. Comes with rechargeable lithium battery with a permanent AC power adapter, modular interior lighting, high density twin pistol rack with storage up to 8 rifles. There are also pre-drilled holes for permanent placement. And now onto my pry rating. The Vaultec RS is made from 14 gauge steel construction and uses Vaultec's exclusive metal forming techniques, 4 solid steel locking bolts, anti-pry bars, rugged interior hinges, and with instant impact alerts, the Vaultec RS gets a 5 out of 5 pry rating. Now my quick access rating. There are a lot of ways to gain access into the safe, and with the testing my personal Vaultec VS20i, it easily passed all my wet and powder tests, and only took 1 second to open with the biometrics. Vaultec is a brand you can trust to open when you need it to. The Vaultec RS gets a 5 out of 5 quick access rating. Final thought, the safe comes in at just 124 pounds. Other safes of similar size weigh 500 pounds up. If you need a tough rifle safe for the second story of your home, this is the one. How I rate stuff. I know it looks like I rate everything highly, but I really did spend $8,000 on these small safes, all put on my credit cards, and then I get no views on YouTube. Alright, enough about my suffering, so let's start with the curious case of the Bill Conch. This locker would lock down in place with your right hand, as you can see here, but with only one small tap in the middle of the lid, it would open all by itself. I even thought it might have been possessed by Satan, but that actually turned out not to be the case. You have to press down in the middle of the lid to lock the lid down, as there are 2 locking latches with this locker, and trust me, that's one deadly design. Now onto the pry test. The Bill Conch was tougher than I thought it would be with this sheet metal build, and as you can see here, the 2 locking latches broke off into the body, but they did detach from the sheet metal lid. The Bill Conch got a 2.5 out of 5 pry rating. Now here is the RPMB lockbox, with only one tiny locking latch, as you can see here. By the way, if you ever see this tiny locking latch design, it's probably not going to be a tough locker. Anyway, here is the full pry test. And there you go, 8 seconds to pry open. The RPMB got a 1 out of 5 pry rating. This list is not in order because I wanted to show this Sifley lockbox, as it has a similar latch design as the RPMB. It was a little tougher and took 1 minute and 8 seconds with stage 1 pry tools. The Sifley got a 2 out of 5 pry rating. And here is the RPMB single pistol locker. Side note, this locker would drain its batteries as it sat. This is not good and was the only locker to have battery drain issues. And here is the full pry test. And that's another 1 out of 5 pry rating for RPMB. Let's move up half a rating from the RPMB with the Onias. The Onias looks just like the Ananus. I'm just gonna call it the Anus for now on. They do look the same, but they are not 100% the same. And here is the Anus test, starting with stage 1. So let's see how fast we get in here. The anus just popped open in 13 seconds with stage 1 pry tools. And here is the Onias test. So that one took 35 seconds and actually bent the lid. The Onias earned a 1.5 out of 5 pry rating. And here is the only cheap brand that stood out, even though it was recalled for its biometrics. But I do believe Allsafe has fixed the biometric issues as of now. I really thought I was going to get in fast and easy with this under $100 safe. But as you can see here, it does have a nice size single locking latch. and to my surprise took 3 minutes and 82 seconds with level 3 pry tools. And so there is my 3 out of 5 pry rating. Now we move to a stage 4 rating, the Sentry Safe. You will need to go to my channel and find the full test, because it took 23 minutes and 47 seconds with stage 3 pry tools. That was not fun or easy, trust me. So what is a stage 5 rating? Pretty much means pry attacks aren't going to work. Here is my Fort Knox PB1. The design alone prevents any possibility to pry into, as you can see here. Stage 5 is pretty much angled grinder territory. And there you go, my 1 out of 5 pry rating system. Until next time, see you then.